Yeah, and we released it probably a week before this pandemic thing. You know what I mean? So it was really a blessing. I think it was released the right time. You know what I mean? The right
Yes.
moment. Yeah.
Yes. So, how is everything in Canada with COVID and everything? How does that affected you guys up there?
Well, me as a musician, it affected me and other musician tremendously because our shows are canceled for the summer, and summer is musician busiest time of the year, with all festivals all across Canada, and you know what I mean.
Yes,
So
yes.
it affects us tremendously. However, we have to just find ways and means, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Give thanks to social media to keep us still connected to the world, you know what I mean.
Yeah, so what are some of the ways that you have evolved in the past few months as far as like record promotions go?
Well, you see, through the pandemic, like, I have my studio in my house, you know what I mean? So I just do a lot of writing, you know what I mean? Recording to doing demos and things like that, you know what I mean? Just to
Yeah.
keep my just to fly the time away, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But I must say I'm homesick. I'm longing to go to Jamaica, you know what I mean? With this 2 months lockdown, I just want to go to the river and, you know what I mean? I just want some weird tropical at the moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so how often do you go to Jamaica every year?
Sometimes 2 times, 3 times for the year, because most of my recording is done in Kingston, Jamaica. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been back a lot of times.
I was just talking to Junior Reed the other day, and he was saying that the COVID is not really that bad down there anymore, probably because of the food, is what I'm thinking. Because of the ITAL, because we eat so much pizza and burgers and everything
Yeah,
in America, you know?
I'm telling you. Yeah, you have a point because you know what I mean. It's all about immune system, and that
Mhm.
is the key and strong immune system. And but got junk food, and you know what I mean. Very slowly, the people started to realize that what the Rastaman was telling them this from the beginning, that listen, eat natural, eat more fruits and vegetables. Now they are finally realizing that, but oops, they were right. You know what I mean? So I see people gradually changing to a plant-based diet. You know what I mean?
Well, some
And
of us were smart and started doing that a long time ago.
a long time ago, yeah.
So let me ask you this. Are you a vegetarian or are you pescatarian or what is your eating habits?
Pescatarian. I only eat fish and vegetable for like probably 16 years now.
Oh, okay. That's dope. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to that. But I love curry chicken and jerk chicken a
Yeah, a lot
lot.
of people do. A
I
lot of
used to
people do.
say that I could never stop eating beef because that would mean I would have to stop eating beef patties.
Oh, okay,
I don't eat
okay.
them that much anymore. We cook at home all the time now.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really cook out that much. So are you guys still quarantined up there, or are things open, or how is everything in Toronto?
Well, right now they are in stage 3 where restaurants and beaches are um taking time to open. But I think they managed to keep it a low because I don't. I'm a person who travels all over the world, and I have never seen such a disciplined people like Canadian. I'm telling you, they're I mean, I must commend them. You know what I mean? The masses, they take
Mhm.
it really serious. I remember in the middle of COVID-19, I see long lines at the grocery store and people are hardly maintaining their 2 feet distance, and they make it work. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the things that um for us to see this great result of having it under control. You know what I mean? And I think
Mhm.
it's great. And even with that, even though they are opening restaurants, people are still wearing their mask and maintaining the social distance and sanitizing their hands, which is very important and very good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm so jealous right now because that is not how America is. I'm sure that we look like the most awful frigging reality show ever. What is your perspective of what is going on in America with the people refusing to wear masks and social distancing and all these COVID parties they're doing? What is your perspective of that?
Well, but my perspective is, let me tell you, you see, the people, you have to understand, 6 months of winter, 6 months of winter, 2 months of COVID lockdown. It's summer. The people are used to going out there having fun, going to the beach. You know what I mean? Because they know that after this few months pass and COVID, they're gone back under lockdown again for winter. So it's just come like you have 10,000 people right here. You don't want them to go into a different country. Into your country, you build up a wall. Yeah, they're gonna find ways and means. You know what I mean? It's just human nature. They just want to go out, but you have to just try to tell them how important this thing is, and so they could maintain their distance. But you can't keep the masses locked down too long. They're gonna want to go back to their
Yeah.
routine life, what they used to. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
think that the people
exactly.
just get fed up and say, "Oh, listen," because even this pandemic thing that's going on. I mean, everybody have their different views and opinions about what's going on. But me know the Babylon system have to fall, and Babylon just are trying to find some ways of controlling the masses and killing off some people because they like to say that the world is overpopulated, and you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
there are some people sit down in their office and just planning to depopulate the earth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because even the approach with this pandemic, you know what I mean? If it's like a flu-like symptom, the thing, why they didn't promote it in the beginning as just like now? Because if I ever see us flu right now, I said, listen, I'm not going to the studio because I don't want nobody to catch it. They didn't promote it that way. They didn't
Right.
promote all the people who survived this thing. They promote all the deaths, so the people in scared, people buying out all the toilet paper, and you know, it just was just a big chaos. But I know that is a population control by the elites and Babylon. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, exactly. What do they say? Like the Thanos snap?
All right,
They
all
have
right.
the same type of
Yeah, man.
thinking.
Leading the people with fear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, man.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you a couple fun questions too while we're here. Who is your favorite vintage reggae artist? Like, who are your early inspirations?
A lot of people ask this question, but you know, I love every artist, all the past icons of not only reggae music, but music in an whole. Once their message was uplifting and positive, and you know what I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
edifying, I love them. You know what I
Mm.
mean? But I think that I would put it. A lot of people may say this too, Bob Marley, because I think that his message was way before his time, and you know what I mean. You know, he sing with conviction. You know what I mean? You believe what he sings, and some all of the things that he was singing about then. We are seeing it happening right in
Right
front of our
now.
eyes right now. Burning and looting tonight. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah.
That.
Oh
So
yeah.
we live to see all of these demonstrations going on. So it just show you that, you know, he was way before his time and it was that powerful. So I would
Oh
give Bob
yeah.
Marley the number one.
Okay, Bob Marley's number one. Yeah, you know that when everything happened in America with our protests, when everything first started going down, you know that was like the first song I played on my radio show, The Burning
Yeah,
and
man.
Looting.
Burning and looting tonight, man.
Yes, yes, exactly. Out of what are some of your like favorite foundation rhythms that you like to sing on? Like, is there anything that
Well,
you go back to?
it's the same Stagalag.
Oh, okay,
The
I like that
answer,
one too.
the
Yes,
answer, you know, what I mean,
that's
I don't
mine too.
think those are grassroots reggae music, original out of Jamaica, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Stalag, that one, Real Rock.
For yeah, Far
Well, not
East.
every real rock. Some of it is too. It's like you can't play all the real rock together if you're
Yeah,
juggling.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You have to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
the
yeah.
return one. The
Mhm.
other one, of course, tempo. That's probably one of mine
Yeah, yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
tempo, and then what is it?
Mm.
Sling Tang.
Sling thing, and I'm a sling thing, me, and
Another sling thing.
okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something about that rhythm. Probably you know already, but
Okay.
do you know that how that sling thing rhythm came about?
Yeah, what originally had to do with a sample from David Bowie, right?
Ah, right. You know what's going on. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. No
Yeah,
worries.
they call me Roots Queen for a reason. I am
Okay.
from
Yeah.
Florida. I'm a huge, huge, huge reggae fanatic. It's been a part of me my
Mhm.
entire life. So,
Yeah.
you know. So tell me about the inspiration behind the song Champion.
Um, Inspiration. Well, as a writer, probably my story behind every song is different because sometimes I heard a rhythm and the rhythm will automatically tell me something. You know
Mm,
what I mean? As well as sometimes I wrote lyrics in poetical form, and then when I hear a rhythm, I just formulate a melody around the poem and it became a song.
okay.
However, Champion now, this rhythm is different from what I normally do. You know what I mean? And when the
Mm,
rhythm was sent to me, the only thing I could hear on the rhythm is triumph. You know what I mean? Victorious. You know what I mean? I could hear like like marching band. Boom, 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 boom. That's the only
Mhm.
thing. And as a writer, your imagination start to think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the
Around that.
song
Yeah.
it does sound like a Moss band type rhythm, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost like
Celebration.
soca a little bit. Now, who produced the beat for Champion?
It was produced by a young producer here in Toronto. He's from downtown Toronto. He's called K.R. Moore. I mean,
Okay.
he's the one who produced the rhythm. That's right.
Okay. Okay. So, do you ever work with any international artists outside of just Jamaica? Like where you're at in Toronto, they speak French there, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
One part of Canada they speak French.
Okay. So I was saying that because I have a lot of Francophone artists that want to work. And I always tell them that the number one thing that any Francophone artist should do is go to Toronto. Don't you? Do you agree with that? Do they see Francophone artists there?
Okay, but guess what now? The
Okay.
first time I learned about that genre, I
Hmm.
can't even pronounce the name. What's the name?
Oh, there's a few of them. I work
No,
with.
what's the name of the music, the sound? Yeah.
Oh, the music. It's basically trap music. Like for I don't know what the name of their music is.
No, no, you said saxophone. What you said?
Francophone, yeah.
Francophone. The
Well,
first time.
when
Go
I
ahead.
say I don't remember the name of the music, I have to go look and see
Okay.
exactly what the name of it is. But the artist that I was talking about was artists like Booba. Have you heard of Booba? He's
No.
lives in Miami. Yeah, see what I'm saying? These people have millions of followers and nobody even knows who they are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, so
Well,
there could be.
the first time I heard about that genre was at the Juno Awards in Canada. You know me when I attended Juno, you say, and the front round album goes to hey, but I know I'm not. But
Okay,
to
so they
me,
do show love to the Francophone artists. Yeah, my friend, he's been on the show. His name is Baloo. He is the French plugins. He put me onto a lot of those artists. So the next thing that I wanted to ask you about was the Juno Awards. You know, we're in America, so what is the Juno Awards? Is it like the Grammys in Canada, or is it, tell me what it is.
okay, well, when I just migrated to Canada in 2005,
Okay.
I started watching the Juno Awards on TV. I used to see people like Shania Twain, Celine Dion, because growing up in Jamaica, you only heard about the Grammys, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now I get to understand that, probably the Grammy Awards is probably 4 years older than the Juno Awards.
Okay.
So it's been around for a while. It's like the biggest honor in music here in Canada, biggest accolade one could ever achieve in Canada. So in England they have the MOBO, in the US they have the Grammy, but in Canada you have the Juno Awards. And as
Okay.
I said, I used to watch it on TV. I never dream of me walking those platforms, believe, because I used to think that it's a white award because you only see Celine Dion, and the first black artist I saw and that people of color artist I saw that was a guy named, I don't remember his name. He did a big song. And I started to see Cardinal Official, and you know what I mean? And I
Right.
said,
Right.
whoa.
Right.
So it was when I won my first Juno Award, I kind of started to look deep. And when I attend and I see the reaction from white producers and white artists, and see the reaction from Drake and see how they react when they actually won it, I was like, but this is, it's bigger than what I thought. So I started with, but I think it's great just to be nominated. It's great. In Canada, if you're an artist and you don't want a Juno Award, if you don't never nominated before, it's like, because I have a white producer friend. He produced a lot of big songs and he won one Juno Award.
Oh wow.
Every time he came to visit me and see my 5, he's like, man, when am I gonna win one more? You know what I mean?
That's funny. Yeah, well, congrats to you on all of that success. So, I have a fun question, another fun question. So, Celine Dion, she's Canadian, right? What is Jamaicans' obsession with Celine Dion about?
So Celine Dion and all these, I was saying to myself that we as Jamaican people, Caribbean people, if we're not familiar with you as a rapper, whoa, I don't think you really are a rapper, I'm telling you. Because when they talk about 50 Cent, when they talk about Snoop Dogg, when they talk about Tupac, Biggie, like Caribbean people, we know those artists from your kid growing up in Jamaica. They talk about Celine Dion, they talk about Whitney Houston. Jamaican people, they love these artists, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? Celine Dion is like a gem in Jamaica.
Yes,
You know what I
I
mean?
know, I know.
Yeah.
I recently discovered how much that they really liked Celine Dion. They said that Celine Dion concert will sell out more than Buju when he got out of prison. That's what they
I'm
said.
telling you. Yeah, man. But Cillian is like they're like a jet. Cillian, those icons are like in Jamaica big. You know what I mean? So it's great.
Well, that's amazing. I really appreciate you for stopping through.
Yeah, man, this is Root Girl Radio and Escaliva. We're rocking with the Roots Queen. You don't know. Big up yourself. Fire.
Welcome to Rude Girl Radio. We have ex-Go